Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. I know I'm looking in my best dressed here, but I haven't been feeling well the last couple days, and I filmed bits and pieces of this video like quite a while ago, like last week, but the intro wasn't going well, so here's the intro. Welcome back to the channel. I hope that you have had a great last couple weeks. The time of the filming of the video, I wrote down all the things as far as weight loss and stuff like that. Today, what I'm filming right now is on Monday, September 20th. So just the intro is September 20th. Everything else was last week, but I wanted to break down a few things for you. So that is what we're going to do. I wanted to show you the website, and I wanted to show you the fuelings that are my favorite, my personal favorite, and a little bit about like what Dan likes too. But just so you know, just because I like something or don't prefer something doesn't mean you're not going to like it. I'm just going to give you like my my suggestions or my thoughts, opinions, that sort of thing. But yeah, and then rest of the video, I'm going to give you a little bit more of my mindset and feedback, and hopefully it helps. Okay, this is the Optavia website, and then you're going to click on the login button. I'm going to do that right now, but I'm not going to do it on screen just from a privacy standpoint. Once you log in, you're going to have information about your order and everything once you've placed your first order. If you're on the Premier order, you do have monthly orders that you can adjust and edit. This is the same screen that I'm looking at, but you're going to click on Edit Order, and from there I'm going to show you some of the items and things like that. So let me load this up, and then this is I'm gonna pull this screen out so you can kind of see my view now. So this is the kit, okay? This is, if you click on Edit the Kit, then what's going to happen is you're going to be able to go through. The kit comes with 17 boxes, and there are 7 fuelings in each box. So that just kind of gives you a rough estimate of what you have to get. Now, it's real easy to maneuver and use, so on and so forth. If you don't want something, like for example, I have the Red Berry Crunchy O cereal, 2 of those on my next order. If I only wanted 1 of those, I can adjust accordingly. And then that just tells me up here that I need 1 more box of my 17 boxes. So I could go and add like an extra pudding or what have you, okay? Okay, I'm just gonna rock through these real quick and just tell you which ones that we like. We love the cereals. We just eat them with almond milk, and we make sure we don't go over our daily like condiment allotment of that. The Caramel Delight Crisp Bar, I like most of the bars, to be honest. So I like this one. Love the pudding. The Creamy Chocolate Shake is not too bad, especially, I'm not usually a big shake fan, but especially when you mix this with ice and some water in a blender, it tastes really good. Okay, brownies, they're my jam. It's my favorite thing. I have a big sweet tooth, so these have been a lifesaver for me. Love oatmeal. This one's pretty good. And the Silky Peanut Butter Chocolate Chip Bar is pretty good too. Now, I do order the cinnamon sugar sticks. I like these for like a to-go item, like a to-go option. And the only thing that I have to say about these, they do have a decent taste. It's just that the texture is really dry, so I always make sure I have a lot of water when I'm consuming these. And the same goes, there's a honey mustard stick just like this one, in the honey mustard type, like almost like a Dijon pretzel type, and those are similar. They have a good taste, but they are a little bit dry, so just make sure you have a lot of water. Rest of these bars, I like them all. Honey nut, or the cranberry honey nut, the chocolate mint cookie, the campfire s'more, and the double peanut butter, all yummy. And sometimes with the s'more one, if you microwave it for like 10 seconds, it will warm up and it'll taste like a s'more. So, so good. Berry Crisp Bar, drizzled chocolate fudge, cinnamon spice. Same thing with the cinnamon one. You can warm that one up, or even the cookie dough bar, warm it up for like 10 seconds in the microwave, and that tastes really good. I did the same thing with the Raisin Oat Cinnamon Crisp Bar this morning. I nuked it for 10 seconds, and it tasted really good warmed up. The lemon bar, you're not gonna like the lemon bar if you don't like lemon. So just make sure that you like lemon, okay? The other shakes, I'm not a big fan on the caramel macchiato. It's just not my jam. I have not had the vanilla. I do like the peanut butter. I'm not a strawberry, like a fake strawberry, artificial strawberry flavored gal, so I don't care for those. Dan liked them. The cappuccino, I never had, or the hot chocolate. I like to eat my calories. So, mac and cheese is okay. I will eat that, but I don't order it often. Dan likes the rustic tomato herb penne. I have not had the veggie chili. I do like the chocolate chip pancakes. And this is another cereal option. All of these, like the barbecue crunchers, the zesty cheddar and Italian crunchers, and the jalapeno cheddar poppers, all of these are good to go items. Like if you're on the run and you just need, you know, you're driving or something like that, all of these are good for that purpose. The texture just kind of different, so they're not bad, but that's why I don't have them on my next order, because I just really prefer some of the other items. But like I said, they're not bad. This is the honey mustard stick that I was telling you about. That's similar to the cinnamon ones. Brownies are my jam. I really like the chicken flavored and vegetable noodle soup. I do like those, especially if I want something to like fill me up or make me feel like I'm eating something a little bit more hearty. Sour cream and chive smashed potatoes, those are good. And that brings us to the end, guys. So there they are. Let me know if you have questions or if you need help with deciphering like what things you would like and everything. And stay tuned to rest of the info.
Hello everyone. Welcome back to the channel. It's Angela. I actually, part of what I do for work is I do like makeup and hair tutorials and stuff like that. So I actually got done doing one tonight. So I thought we would just hop on here real quick so I don't look like my normal rugged self because of that. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. I am sharing with you my Optavia journey. I will get you like all of the details of like how many days it's been and like my total weight loss. I will share that. I just want to share like how this last like week has been going. It's actually been a little bit more than a week since I did my last video. Up until recently, I have stuck to the program. I'm on the Optavia 5-in-1 program. I have stuck to the program pretty much 100%, minus like if we like went out, like the last video I did, I told you about like our little family like mini vacation. We didn't stick to it like exactly, but other than that, like it was like one time. This past time, I realized that I need to be more aware of my actions when I'm at family type gatherings, because this past time we actually had our family over, my husband's side of the family. So my brother-in-law and his kids, and then my brother and sister-in-law, and their kids, like our nieces and nephews and all of that. So they like to cook and they're really good at it. So that right there is a double whammy, obviously. And I'm trying to learn to implement the program without feeling like I'm like full-fledged on a diet. I'm trying to make smart choices, but I'm not trying to feel like super duper deprived. And so far I haven't felt like that. But it's been a while. Like, I mean, we're probably, like I said, I will give you like the exact days, like number of days I've been on program from the filming of this video and stuff. But I haven't really felt like I've been like, you know, super deprived or anything. But anyway, long story short, I ended up consuming some food that is not on program. It's not on the 5-in-1 program. So I'm not condemning myself for it. It is what it is, but it does change some ways the program works for you. And I am not going to get into like all of like the science behind that. There is science involved, but I'm not going to get behind all the science on that. Just know that when you're on this program, your body is in a gentle fat burn. And when you're not consuming the foods that are on the program, your body no longer is able to do at the same capacity as it was if you were doing the program to a T. Okay. So I have still maintained my weight loss from the last video, except like 0.2 pounds. So I increased like 0.2 pounds. I think I weighed in last time at like 185.5 or something. And this morning I was 185.7, I think. It's something like that. It's very minuscule. But it's also been a little while since I weighed in. It's been like a little more than a week. Okay. I mean, I've weighed in since then, but so I know now that I need to troubleshoot. I need to kind of jump back in to things. I've still been consuming the Fuelings. It's not like I completely went off program. But like, he had a macaroni salad. I'm just being real with you guys, because this is life. You know what I mean? You're going to come into situations like this where you're like, okay, what am I going to do? How am I going to choose this? Like, you know, and we've done a really good job. We have been around Dan's family and my family. And we have brought our own food. Like we've like, if we were going to have a lean and green that day, like we ate our lean and green and then just consumed like one of the meal replacements, like the Fuelings. If they were eating like dinner or something, and it was not a big deal at all. But I think my body was just like, okay, like have something different. And that's what I did. So like I said, I'm not going to condemn myself for it, but I need a plan. You know, I need a plan, and that is what I need to focus on moving forward. So I got better the last 2 days sticking to plan. And I am encouraged that I'm going to be sticking to plan a little bit more, because I do have goals this month. I wanted to lose 10 pounds this month, which would mean that I would need to be at like the 180 mark. And if I don't, it's not the end of the world. That's the other thing. It's good to have goals, but it's also good to have flexibility in those goals from the time standpoint that you have. And I need to be aware that it's okay that I didn't reach a goal at a certain time frame, because I decided that I wanted to have something different, and that's okay. Okay. So I just want to encourage you, like, if you've been doing the program and maybe like, you know, the terms people use, like fell off the wagon or whatever, if you feel like you have fallen off the wagon, guys, it's so easy to get back on. Like, it really is. Just get organized, plan out your Fuelings. If you have to set timers in your phone, you can do that. I use my Alexa app, and I just set timers for every 2.5 hours. That works for me. It might not work for you. You can schedule them into your day. There is an app that you can use, like you can download through Optavia, that you can actually plan your timers and stuff for your food. There's a lot of different options. You just have to be creative. I am a firm believer that if you want something to be successful, you will find a way. So I just want to encourage you that you can do it, even if you fell off. Like, sometimes people are like, oh, you know, I'm a recovering perfectionist. So sometimes you're like, man, it's not a perfect track record anymore. So all hell might as well break loose. And that's not what a good mindset is with this program. You can totally jump back in, and it's okay. So that's what I'm going to do. So my next video, hopefully I'll be able to tell you some of the things that helped me to prepare for that. And then I'm hoping my next video, I'll also be able to show you like unloading my Fuelings and kind of like how you can organize them, and some tips and tricks that people have taught me. My coach Chelsea has taught me a couple things that she likes to do to organize her Fuelings when she's on the 5-in-1 program and stuff. But honestly, it's just making it a priority. It really is. Whatever you're making a priority in your day shows what's important to you. And if you're realizing that maybe you're spending too much time like wasting on other things, maybe like reprioritizing how you're spending your time is good. So like spending time planning how your day is going to look the next day. That's setting yourself up for success. So there is another thing that I'm going to show you, and it is the Healthy Habits book. I'm going to show you, that's something that I'm going to be focusing more on this next time, because that really instills in your brain like the reasons why you're on program, the reasons why you have these goals of weight loss and better health and more energy and all of that type of stuff. So I'm going to share with you that book. I do encourage you to read the book. You can read it at your own pace, but the book is really going to help to instill the things that you need to keep at the forefront of your mind when things do get a little bit more challenging from time to time. Guys, I want to tell you or show you the books I'm talking about. So when you get programmed, you have the option of getting these 2 books. This is The Habits of Health, Dr. A. He's the one that helped to create this program. And then your life book. And I was talking about the habits book, but this is the book I was more explicitly talking about. I'm going to be spending more time in this. I started it. I think I've only gone through, I'm completely transparent with you guys. I really am. I think I've only gone through 2 elements. I think I went through element 1, which talks about what your why is. And that is always important for anything that you do, is to know why you're doing something. And then element number 2, knowing what you want to accomplish. But there's a lot more elements in here. And it's important. It's important to keep like this kind of stuff at the forefront of your mind. So there are 26 elements. So I have some work to do. So I think I'm going to schedule this into my time this next week. So I will keep you posted on how that goes too. But I just wanted to touch on the fact that it is important to change your mind too, because the habits that got you to the point where you are right now in life are probably habits that aren't serving you completely when it comes to your health. So we have to do some work on those. And I know I have to do some work on those. So I'll probably talk more about that next time, but okay. So anyway, I hope that you have an amazingly blessed day. Thank you for tuning into this video again. I know it was kind of like a lot of babble, but this is the first video that I felt like I wasn't really like moving forward. Sometimes our goals and like our plans and stuff aren't always like a forward line, or aren't always like going up like this. Sometimes they kind of veer off course a little bit. Not that we're doing anything bad necessarily, but we're not always as focused and honed in, and that's okay to acknowledge that and then pick yourself back up and keep going. And it's not even that like you've fallen down, it's just that you need to recalculate, you know. You need your Siri, Alexa, whoever is giving you directions to get you back on your GPS route. So I know that you guys can do it. If you have questions for me, please comment them below. Again, if you'd be so kind to like and subscribe, that would be glorious. And yeah, thank you so much. And you guys have an amazingly blessed day, okay?